So guys, I am back with another video, but I decided to combine pregnancy and me and my just a whole condition on the subchorionic hematoma. I can never get the words right with the whole diagnosis, but I am going to pretty much talk about both today. Guys, you may hear my dogs, you may even hear my little dog right now eating something, and you may hear my 2-year-old whining. He just got popped and he just wants to be up my butt. Ever since I've been pregnant, he's been up my booty. So you may hear him cry. I do apologize for that. You know, that's just my life as a mom. I mean, kids. So moms out there, y'all know how it is with your kids, and you know, kids will be kids, you know, you can't help that, you know. So guys, I'm going to start with my pregnancy and me, but before I begin, I'm hoping I don't throw up on camera. I have been feeling really nauseated all morning. My stomach has just been feeling really sour. I don't know why. I've tried eating something and I just really don't feel the best. But at the same time, I don't want to not post. I appreciate the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. It's just going to be this might be a little bit hard for me to get all the words out for this video because my stomach's feeling very sour. But guys, just bear with me, and I promise I will get through all the information and everything that's going on with me and just how my pregnancy is going, okay? Let's get started. All right, guys, so pregnancy and me. Week 6 and 7, it was pretty simple. All I was doing was pretty much cramping and just feeling very fatigued, tired. That's really it. Like, there was really no symptoms. It was really the same thing. 8 weeks, cramping, very fatigued, more tired. Like, more tired meaning I am anemic and I have to take iron tablets. And it just could be my iron, you know, that's really low. But I have been craving kale. Well, I can't say craving kale. I've just been eating kale. So at 8 weeks, I started eating kale. And I don't mean a little bit of kale. I mean bushes and bushes of kale. I love kale. Like, once I found out about kale like 2 years ago, because I was eating spinach and salads and, what was it? Turnips and mustard greens, you know, and yes, I love greens, like collard greens. I love them all. But once I found out about kale, guys, don't knock kale. I'm telling you, it is so good. And I made my homemade kale soup, which I do have a video. You may have to go back, but I will probably do an update on the kale soup because my husband loves it. But I started eating kale, and for some reason, with 8 weeks, I've been eating kale. You know, with the kale, you expect your iron to go up and whatnot. But for some reason, I still was really tired. You know, at 8 weeks and like a couple days, I found out that I have subchorionic hematoma, which is, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong, guys. But it's bleeding in my uterus. And ever since like I found out about that, guys, I have been so not like worried. Forgive me for this. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. I have had a lot of air in my stomach and I've been burping and farting. And I know to some people that's disgusting, but I mean, we're human. But literally, like, I burp and fart 24/7. Like, oh God, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but I think it started like probably about 5 weeks is when it started, but it has gotten really worse with 8 weeks, farting and burping, and it's nonstop 24/7. For some reason, I was trying to hold it in, but it was right there. So forgive me, guys. But But ever since I found out about the whole bleeding in the uterus, I haven't been worried. It's just I've been very cautious, and I saw my pregnancy as very sensitive, and so I didn't dance. I didn't take pictures. I didn't really do much of what I would normally do. You know, cleaning the pool, things like that. I've been really just resting and just trying to take it easy, because I felt that the slightest thing that I would do would cause more harm. So I really wasn't doing much of anything, like being really excited with the pregnancy and everything, like normal, you know? I just been like very cautious. In 8 weeks, I started to get like very light tension in my breasts, where it was little tiny bit sensitive, but not enough to be very noticeable. 9 weeks, which has already passed, still fatigue, light headaches. Oh, my first craving was at 9 weeks and 6 days, and that was Fruit Loops, Fruit Loops, and Fruit Loop cereal, and Napoleon ice cream. And I mixed the two together, and oh my goodness, it's so delicious. I would definitely eat it again, thinking about it. But that was really good. So that was my first craving. 9 weeks, 6 days, my breasts have been very itchy and very mild body aches. Like even now, like today I am 10 weeks. Today is the first day of 10 weeks. And my boobs have been really like itchy, a little bit achy, and a little bit of body aches. So that's been okay, I guess. The body aches for me, like I don't really want to move my legs. I don't really want to like move around, but at the same time I want to make sure that I'm staying active, you know? So I do move around. I do get a little stressed out with my kids, especially my 2-year-old. He's going through the terrible twos. And, you know, I try and stay as calm as I possibly can. But, I mean, as a mother, you know, it's a roller coaster every day, you know. But I notice that I do stress a little bit. And I know that stress is not good for the baby. But some things you just can't help, you know. And now that my partner is back at work, it's just me. So I get a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit frustrated. But I'm really trying to not be stressed out, because when I get to a level where I'm stressed, my head begins to hurt and I begin to see like black, like my vision becomes dark. And I know that's where I've reached a point where my level of stress is really bad. So I'm trying to do this whole advice thing that the doctor gave me. Not my doctor, but my kid's doctor. On putting them outside the door, putting a movie on, giving them toys, you know, letting them be active or whatnot. Forgive me, guys, if I'm spitting. But I have a lot of saliva. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So I'm trying to do that. I am a very kind mother. I'm very kind. I'm very sweet, loving. And my partner feels like I am too soft, which I have now realized that I am a very soft mom. I do pop my kids and whatnot, but for some reason they listen more to daddy than they do me. And it does make me feel bad, you know. And now that we're on baby number 4, it's overwhelming for me. Um, I actually had to talk with my husband last night, and tell him, me getting pregnant, us getting pregnant, I should say us, because it's us, you know, I'm happy about the pregnancy and everything, I'm excited. But at the same time, I was not ready for a fourth pregnancy. I did it, for my husband, because this is his first child. And I'm the type of person, I'm willing to make the sacrifice. But at the same time, adjusting myself to a fourth kid, it is hard. It's hard. Um, because when we stop trying and everything, it just, happened. And, you just got to be prepared for it. Emotionally as well. I know there's a lot of people out there who's got a lot of kids, and they're okay with that. It's not the fact of having a fourth kid, it's just the fact that you want to be emotionally ready, and I already have 3 boys, and they are Tasmanians. They are busy kids. So I told my husband, I need you there. I know that my my other 3 kids are not his children. And their fathers weren't like there for them. So that's what scares me, and I always sit down and I always talk to my husband, because I deal with a lot of emotional stuff, and trying to be happy and trying to give him a child, dealing with so much stuff in my life, and that means the past, when you've been heartbroken and you've been hurt so bad, those scars, they never go away. They're always there. And for me, I love Johnny, Forgive me if I become emotional, because I'm a very emotional person. But I speak from my heart, okay? I'm okay with sacrificing, but I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not afraid of being hurt. Because I am. I'm definitely afraid of being hurt. I'm definitely afraid of it, us getting into a big fight, because nobody knows the future. Getting into a big fight and then he leaves. Because most times the kids are with the mother. Majority of the time the kids are left with the mother. And that's happened twice. And I talk to my partner. I don't hold anything back on what I feel. Never, because words unsaid, especially if you're an emotional person, words unsaid, it's gonna make you unsatisfied. It's gonna make you depressed, and it's gonna make you resent certain things in your life. And I don't want to resent my husband. That's why I choose to talk to him. I choose to tell him how I'm feeling and not hold it in, and not try, because if he's your partner, you should be able to talk to him about whatever you're going through, you know. And at times my partner doesn't understand what I'm going through, but he tries to at least listen, you know. I haven't fully come to terms with the pregnancy, like the whole happy about a fourth kid. I love this child. I love my husband. I love my family. But it's a lot. Especially when you're so damaged and you hope for good things and never anything bad to happen. But you can't prevent that, of course, you know. You know? My thing is, my husband's a good man, you know? But who knows what would happen in 2 years and in 5 years. That's why I always talk to him. I always talk to him. I always let him know me, you know? Because we change 24/7. And I don't want him to ever feel like I'm a different person. That why am I angry if I don't, of course I would be angry if I don't talk about it, you know. And a lot of people, they get they prideful and they choose not to. But I'm an honest person and I choose to, because dating and starting over with a new husband, it took a lot of courage. I was willing to be celibate and to just raise my kids. I didn't want to go through the emotional stuff anymore. But at the same time, I didn't want the boys to not have a male figure in their life. Yes, being raised by a mother is not a bad thing. No, it's not. At the same time, I wanted them to have a family. A mom and a dad. And I mean, even though Johnny's not their real father, he really loves the boys so much. And I just have emotion stuff I have to just challenge myself every day with, because I carry my heart at the forefront of myself, of my personality, and easily to be broken. And easily to be broken. So, very sensitive to a lot of things. But guys, I appreciate you guys listening to me. So we're getting ready to turn over. So I'm going to do a countdown. And we're going to go ahead and get into subchorionic hematoma. Okay? Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, I hope the countdown wasn't too long, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the subchorionic hematoma. Oh, I hope I said it right. So guys, this is pretty much day 5 through 13. Because I did day 1 through 4. Why 5 through 13? Why so long? Guys, a lot has not changed. I'm actually feeling really good. Last night, though, I started to cramp again, and I started to feel like, you know how when you get your period and you like get very moist down there? Well, I started to feel very moist. So at first I thought I was bleeding, and I went to check and no blood. So that's a good thing. Not really a lot has happened. You know, it's just, everything's been fine. You know, I am worried. I am nervous. Not worried. I am nervous about the 28th because it's this Thursday, and we will know for sure if the bleeding has resolved itself or not, or if we have any other issues, you know. Hold on one sec, guys, because I have to be comfortable. One thing about being pregnant for me, I don't like the spandex over my stomach and stuff like that, like how you would do when you're exercising and whatnot. And some people could do the whole spandex thing on their stomach and whatnot, but some reason I do not like the spandex on my my belly for some reason. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm trying to fix my camera. It seems so freaking crooked. But I don't like the whole spandex thing on my stomach. Oh, my stomach has been so sensitive, guys. Whew. Nausea. Just nothing really bad. I haven't been bleeding. No blood at all. And that's a good thing, you know. You really don't want to. I really don't want to bleed. You know, I don't know how the blood resolves itself. You know, some people, like it says on the internet, you know, some people have light bleeding, heavy bleeding, and some people just don't have any at all, and it resolves itself. And, you know, my doctor literally said you could wake up and have a miscarriage. And she literally was confident about it. And guys, guess what? I am still pregnant. Guys, let me tell you something about my doctor. So, my doctor, I've had through almost all of my pregnancies. Why not all of them? She is, don't know honestly why I pick her, because it seems like I know a lot more than she does. And, you know, I'm not going to talk about my doctor. I'm not. I'm not. Because, you know, I picked her again, knowing, yeah, my doctor's kind of slow. Like, let me tell you this one thing she told me. So, you know how I have like the flab here? Okay, before I got this flabby again, I went to her because I'm like, okay, you're a doctor. You know these things, right? I said, Doc, how can I get rid of this flab on my arms, you know? She said, sorry to tell you, sweetheart, that's not going to go away. I mean, she shows me hers, and she's like, see, it's been 5 years, and yet this is not going to go away no matter how much you exercise. I looked at my doctor. I said, in my mind now, I'm saying it's my mind. I'm trying not to be rude and nasty and whatnot. So in my mind, I'm saying, okay, you're good. Go sit. Go sit. Now. Go put in the sink. So I say to her, forgive me, guys. I had to wind up beating my 2-year-old. You know, the thing about me working from home, it's a lot, especially when I don't have stable daycare. It is what it is, guys. I mean, you know, some parents, some mothers, you know, they have it hard, you know. But the biggest thing about being a mother, you don't give up. Don't give up. I mean, it gets to a point where it's stressful. It gets to a point where it's a lot. But just take a deep breath. smile, and know that it's going to get better. And pray. Mothers, you know, we know how to pray. We know how to pray, okay? So I know you got a lot of stress going on, headaches going on. You just like, ugh. But you gotta keep it together. You gotta keep it calm, you know? And that's hard. That's hard. But breathe. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. So guys, forgive me for that. My thing is, she told me that it will never go away. And that, you know, you're just gonna have to live with it, basically. So I did, sorry guys, I had a message from my doctor's office. So I did pull-ups, hatchets, and shoulder press, which I do with my kettlebell. And within a couple of days, the results are fabulous. So I will definitely be doing a video of those 3 exercises and showing you guys definitely how to tone up your arms. I haven't been working out, so forgive me. You know, I've been really, really concerned with my baby and, you know, just trying to be very cautious, sensitive, you know, and not do anything. So I am going to get back into exercises. I'm going to try and do definitely the arm video today. Just show you guys what I'm doing and what works for me. So, I'm going to do a total of 50 reps each exercise. And, I promise you, 50 reps may seem like a little bit to some people, but if you do 50 reps for your whole 5 days or however many days you work out, if you do it for 5 days, I promise you, the results will be amazing. Okay? Now, here's the thing about the results being amazing, because I've heard so many people say this. The results will be amazing, yes, but it also depends on your body standard. If you are a big girl or like bigger than me, you know, it's going to take a lot more, but you will notice it. You will feel the muscles, you know, it just probably won't be as noticeable yet, you know, because you got to work through, you know, your muscles, and you have bigger arms than me. So it's going to take a longer time, a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? Versus if you have arms like me, or if your arms are smaller than me, your results will show faster. That's one thing that I feel like people should definitely say, and not just say, oh, you'll lose 30 pounds in this amount of time and you'll look like this. Not necessarily, because that all depends on your body and what your weight is, you know. If you have a weight like those that are demonstrating it, then yes, you will have the same results at the same time. But if you are bigger, then your results will take a little longer, you know. And I love being honest, because it's honesty, and there's nothing greater than that. But like I said, guys, nothing really happened. I haven't been bleeding or anything. I haven't been feeling any pain. I mean, just the cramping, you know, feeling like, you know, moist down there. But that's really it, guys. I haven't been having any pain, waking up in the middle of the night, horrible time peeing. It's been great. It's been great. But like I said in my other video, I can say I feel amazing. I can say it's resolved itself. But doctors can say otherwise, you know, they can say something's wrong. And that's what makes me nervous. That's what puts me on edge. But at the same time, as a woman of God, I'm not afraid. I know everything has gotten better because I feel it, you know, I feel it. I'm very confident in it. So, I'm sorry it was a short update on that, but like I said before, I didn't want to do a day-to-day thing if it was just going to be the same results. And from day 5 through 13, it's been the same results. And I've been great. And the baby's been really great. Feeling pregnant now. I have a lot of things. So I have like heavy saliva. So when I'm talking, like, I don't know if people notice it, but sometimes my words get a little slurry because I have heavy saliva. So I'm constantly swallowing and everything. And that's part of pregnancy as well. Some people get it and some people don't. I still have metallic taste, sore breasts, very light headache, my first craving. But overall, it's been great. It's been a great pregnancy. Just got to get my emotions in order so that, I can be more expressive of my pregnancy, meaning taking pictures, meaning doing videos and doing like these TikTok things, stuff like that. So, I'll get there. I know I will. I just appreciate you guys listening, and forgive me for the interruptions in my video. It's part of parenting. I will see you guys for another video later today. I'm not going to tell you guys what the title is called, but besides the workout, the exercise, the arm exercise video, I'm going to do that automatically. But there will be another premiere video today. I'm not going to tell you what the title is. So I just pray that everybody stays tuned. And definitely, if you want to hear more of me, don't forget to click the notification button, okay? And please please comment, please subscribe. And it's okay. Just send a heart. You don't have to send words. It's the thought that counts. And then again, it's just the view that counts. But it's good to know that I'm doing a good job. And that, I have people out there that are listening to me. And that really just interested in knowing me and just, getting to know each other. See you later. Bye.